Hello guys, welcome. Today I watched every Taylor Swift song, listened to it from the Tortured Poets department. I've got a cold. Yeah, I broke it down. I figured the code out. Like and subscribe and enjoy the video. I'll keep this short.
I've been in my bag, boy, she get it up. Bitch keep talking to me, she said she can't get enough. I pulled up in a candy pack, I drop top, can't top that. A brand new coupe, little boy, you know you can't top it.
Okay, so this is Fortnite by Taylor Swift. Let me get my notepad. Okay, so Fortnite by Taylor Swift. Let's just get straight into it, I guess. So, it's a music video with Post Malone. There's going to be an advert. Fox. Well, that was the best one out of the one I've watched. So, yeah, that was Fortnite, and I've got a whole page of notes for that already. All right, next one. Okay, so this next one is another feature. It's Florida, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Okay, sorry. Florida! Florence the Machine. I like Florence the Machine, so hopefully this one is good. And there's going to be more adverts, isn't there? Get YouTube Premium, Toby! Okay, right. Well, that one has given me more information. No, I haven't. Twister, it looks like a shit film. Get it off. Get it off. The Alchemy. This happens once every few lives. I'm gonna say all of her songs are very long. I'm gonna be sat here for a fucking long time trying to analyse things. I'm off for a piss break. Next up is I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. Sounds like a lot of my life. There's another advert. There is no advert! Wow, this Taylor Swift sure is miserable, isn't she? Right. Well, that one left me with a lot of questions, but hopefully the rest will answer. Clara Bow, and there's going to be an advert, and I'm going to fuck off! These adverts are so shit, and what's the fucking... Why is the advert button now spin? Right, this is Clara Bow. Sounds like a weapon. But that one was just sort of slow MCing, but okay, Taylor, right, well, okay. Well, this is the last one I'm watching of the night. I'm off to bed, it's late, and I'm listening to Taylor Swift songs, making notes. I'm off to bed. I'll be back in a few days. Goodbye. The Alchemy. No. The smallest man... Fuck. Cut this part out, Toby. The smallest man who ever lived.
Was any of it true? The smallest man who ever lived.
Well, that is obviously about Jakob, but I think that's left me with more questions than I have answers for. Taylor, why are we going round in circles? I don't understand this. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Why are we still going? What is going on? Will I ever find answers? And what are you doing here? Freaky fucker. What the fuck is this? Oh, that was shit. That was probably the worst one. Okay, so we're now watching Black Dog. I'm not moving the angle from here because I'm fucking ready for bed. Who hits you?
2 hours later.
Right, so I've just finished with the Black Dog and I'm actually off to bed now because I've been at work and not this work. Shut up. I've lost my remote. I can't turn it off. Taylor Swift's consuming me. Oh, it's up here. Been at work because I've got a normal life that I'm listening to fucking Taylor Swift songs. Yeah, I'll probably finish this tomorrow. And then we'll get the big breakdown. But I'm not going to finish it because it's fucking 31 songs. But I'm going to get through them all. But yeah, Taylor Swift seems to have made an appearance. I don't know how the fuck she got in here. But I feel like I'm really scared to make anything mean said now because she might hit me. I'm going to take my notepad in and start trying to make connections as I'm going along. And yeah, right. See you on day 3. Okay, so I realised I left one so high school. So the final one is so high school. Yeah, I'm literally writing the script now, but so high school. Woo. I have now listened to every song on Taylor Swift's new album, The Tortured Poets Department. And now it is time for me to break it down. Not that kind of break it down, this is serious. We're going to analyse Taylor Swift. We are cracking the code tonight. You're not leaving, I'm not leaving till we're done, okay? The album consists of 31 lengthy songs, all with big words that I can't understand. So let's dive straight into the manuscript. Yeah, that's a Taylor Swift pun. I was told to put that in there. I hate my life. Fuck, that's another one. Oh, fuck's sake. I hate it here. Sorry, I even got the script wrong. Right, let's just get into it. Let's get to the numbers. So obviously we need our main gal. I'll put her here. Tay-Tay. This is our main culprit, Taylor Swift. Now, to start off with, we've got a key theme. Repeated, there is constant repetition of storms, right? Storms. What else has storms? Fortnite. So we've got the Fortnite storm. So we will get our string. I'm trying to do this like a detective would.
2 hours later.
So we go like this and then we get our Fortnite storm. We'll put that up there. See that? That's a storm from the game Fortnite. So Taylor Swift links to Fortnite. And how does she link to Fortnite? Well, in the Tortured Poets Department, the song, she describes things as a cyclone, which is another word for a storm. So we will add cyclone there. So cyclone, right? So she says cyclone. Not only does she say cyclone, in Florida, she says shitstorm back in Texas. A shit storm. What storm shit? The one from Fortnite. So that once again links to Fortnite. Then once again in Fortnite, she also says it's stormy outside. So we will once again stormy outside, stick that there, and then string it up. To link it round and link it round. So you see we're getting a pattern here. Now that is not when it stops. She also says, in Florida, she says hurricane, and in Fortnite, she says flying paper symbols. Flying paper symbols, I have actually analysed it as that could be a reference for the storm circle. So we will add these both now. So we have a hurricane and flying paper symbols. So that is the references to the storms. So another quote, right, oh, I say quote, I lost the quotes and it's late, okay? It's getting fucking late, so I cannot be asked to find the quotes. But she repeatedly says about gods. So I've put something about gods because she says, a shit ton about gods. She could be a priest, okay? Right. She's literally preaching in her songs, aren't you, Taylor? Now, what else has gods? Fortnite. Fortnite recently has gods. She mentions it a lot, which makes me think she knows about the god update. So we'll link that. She knows Fortnite gods. This was the most commonly referred to quote that I had, and it was about queens and royalty and crowns, right? In the Fortnite music video, she wears a crown, right? That's quite significant. She sees herself as a queen, as somebody who would own a crown. She sees herself as somebody who would own a crown. She also calls herself queen, so that once again reinforces the fact that she wears crowns. Crowns, crowns, crowns. See where I'm coming from? Crowns. Everything is crown. She says, get the crown. Get the crown. We'll add that. Get the crown. Right up there. My board is falling apart, just like my life. She also says winning streak. Winning streak is very important for this theory because it means Fortnite, winning streak, Fortnite, winning streak, crowns, crown wins. There we go. So you put it up here. Crown wins. Crown. So Taylor Swift has worn a crown. Do you know who else wears crowns? So she's wearing a funky crown there, but she could also mean this crown, a victory crown. Victory crown. Taylor Swift has won a game of Fortnite, or at least 2, that she's kept her victory crown. Also, she constantly, now this is a stretch, but hear me out, okay? In her songs, she always refers to a second person, which following this theory means that Taylor Swift has a duo partner, right? She refers to a partner, another person, a duo. Taylor Swift has a duo. But then she says, since he left, the whole album is about him leaving, which makes me think that he has disconnected. His Wi-Fi shit, he's left. He's got that Sky Wi-Fi. He has left. Now, the Black Dog is where it really threw me off here. Now, the Black Dog, shit song, shit name, shit pub name. The Black Dog led us a different way. The Black Dog was about her, it was about a pub, it was about taking her somewhere. Now, there is no pubs in Fortnite because it's only for teens. It's rated T for teens. So so we've had to rule that the Black Dog was an anomaly and that Taylor Swift was trying to throw us off the scent so that we couldn't realise that the Tortured Poets department is about Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, I know you might be thinking, this isn't concrete, this is all just circumstantial at the minute. Now, I'm not saying that Taylor Swift wrote her album about Fortnite because she talks about her hometown and where she grew up and everything. I actually think that Taylor Swift is from Fortnite Battle Royale. I think Taylor Swift escaped the loop, just like we know that Dwayne Johnson and Brie Larson have done previously. That is how they are actors and famous, but are also seen in Fortnite. So I have the map here, so that we can try and figure out where Tay-Tay is from. Okay, so we don't have direct quotes because I can't be asked, but basically she mentions, right, so she refers to woods, right? We'll circle woods. She refers to woods. She also refers to a swamp. So that's Moisty Maya. She refers to a prison in a whole song called Out of the Slammer or Into the Slammer. I can't remember the fucking name of it. Slammer something. Slammer is an English term for prison. Now, she talks about going shopping. So I would assume, and going to the mall a lot. So that is Retail Row. And in the Florida feat Florence the Machine, she actually says Destin, which when I first thought, I thought she said Dusty. So we've ruled out that Taylor Swift has actually been to Wayland Woods, Retail Row, Moisty Maya, Dusty Depot, and the prison so far, right? She talks about junk, so we guess she's at Crates, junkyard, right? So she has actually migrated there. But the biggest part is she refers to a city a lot. There's only one city in the map, and that is Tilted Towers. But in her song So Long London, I don't think London exists. I think London is a metaphor for Tilted Towers. She talks about 2 graves and 1 gun, which is probably referring to the you get about 4 chests in a building at Tilted. So I think that is actually referring to the loot deprivement that there is in Tilted. I think Taylor Swift went to Tilted, tried to find what she could, but couldn't. I think then she migrated. She mentions growing up in a small town. Now, you'd think Tomato Town, too small. There's 2 houses there and they're not actually in the town. Tomato Town is like a service station. So that is not Tomato Town. Now, you've got to think about, so we're gonna mark it off. Slush Factory, she hasn't been to a factory. Now, she grew up quite posh, but she doesn't mention that in her songs, so it wouldn't be Snobby Shores. She talks about hearing voices and ghosts, so we can assume that she's been to Haunted Hills. And Junk Junction, because she talks about all the junk. Now, we can assume she's not been to Fatal Fields or Anarchy Acres. She doesn't mention anything about a farm. Now, she said woods, so I think it would be the woods, not Lonely Lodge, because she never talks. She always talks about being alone, but she never talks about being lonely. So I don't think she's been to Lonely Lodge either. Now, that leaves Loot Lake. Now, she obviously in her music videos and stuff, it's rainy, it's cloudy, it's wet. So possibly she's been there, but she never mentions it. We can't quite rule it out yet. So where do I think Taylor Swift lives? She mentions a small town. Could it be Pleasant Park? But she mentions a small town that never changes. Pleasant Park has had a lot happen to it. It's had the football stadium, it's had the updates, it got turned into that big futuristic one, it's had everything. So it wouldn't be Pleasant Park. Now, what does that mean? Shifty Shafts, that's a shaft. That is not a town. Greasy Groves or Salty Springs. Greasy Groves, she would mention the fast food place. She would mention the fact that it actually has a market. It has a financial society. So I don't think it's Greasy Grove. So in all totalness, I think Taylor Swift, the creator of Shake It Off and the Tortured Poets Department, actually grew up in Salty Springs. I think that is where Taylor Swift, and more importantly, the fact that she talks about having stuff when she grew up. I think Taylor Swift lives in Blue House. I think that is where Taylor Swift grew up. So we are actually starting to conclude our theory, and I think that Taylor Swift never works alone. She always likes a feature, she likes a collab, and I think Taylor Swift's next song will actually be a song featuring Jonesy. He's in everything Fortnite related, so he has to be next up. It's just logical that Jonesy is the next pick, the next best pick for a Taylor Swift song. He also grew up around the Salty Springs area. They could be childhood friends. Who knows? They could be dating. Jonesy and Taylor Swift could be dating. Now, to the final peak. Taylor Swift mentions experiments. In the Fortnite music video, she does experiments. She's doing experiments and she describes herself as the mastermind and the thinker, and she plans everything out. She always has a plan for everything. Yeah? Do you know who else does? Dr. Sloan. I think Taylor Swift is none other than Dr. Sloan herself. Taylor Swift, Dr. Sloan. Do you not see the resemblance? They look so similar. How did nobody notice this before? They are so similar, so almost identical. It's crazy. I think I'm crazy. So that is my theory. Taylor Swift's Tortured Poets Department is actually about Fortnite Battle Royale. And I think that is all a cover up for the fact that she created the Imagine Order, or whatever it's called, the things that created Kevin the Cube or stopped him. I don't really know. I'm not into my Fortnite lore that much. He says he's got a board full of it, but yes, so Taylor Swift created all of this just to tell us that she grew up in Salty Springs. And that, my friends, is the end of this video. The next one is how Minecraft led to 9/11. It's not actually, but that would be crazy. But yes, thank you for watching. This has taken way too long and way too much effort and way too much of my time. And I'm not a Swiftie, and I've listened to 31 Taylor Swift songs. So thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Like and subscribe please, and enjoy. Thank you.